Hey everybody, it's David from the Hometown Reviewer. As you heard in my video about the chicken strips, my granddaughter was explaining she wanted some chocolate oatmeal cookies. So I finally figured out what she was explaining, and I'm going to make some for her. And I thought, hey, why not show you how I do it. So we'll take a look at the ingredients. And there's my granddaughter who's waiting on the cookies. Some people call these no-bake cookies. I just call them chocolate oatmeal cookies. Is what we call them around here. So try to give you an idea of the ingredients I got out. Okay, so here I have 2 cups of sugar and 2 tablespoons of cocoa. I have a half a cup of milk. I have my vanilla extract on standby. I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I have a nice heaping helping, or a half a cup of peanut butter, more than a half a cup, because I like to taste the peanut butter. And I have 2.5 cups of quick oatmeal. And in my pot, I have 1 stick of margarine. You must use margarine for this, not butter. So I'm gonna bring this margarine. I'm gonna melt this margarine. I'm going to put it on about medium heat and let this melt down, and then I'm going to add my sugar and my cocoa and my milk. That's the wet ingredients we're going to add first. So stay tuned. The butter all melted down, as you can see, and I'm going to add the 2 cups of sugar and the 2 tablespoons of cocoa. And I'm going to add the half cup of milk. And I'm just going to stir that up. Get it all incorporated. And you want to get all the cocoa mixed in, broke up, and that sugar and milk. Try to get that over where you can see it. And you want to keep it around. You want to stay on about medium to medium high. I mean, it really depends on your oven. You don't want this to, you don't want to do this on high. You want to be at a medium. You want this to heat up slowly. And it'd probably be better to use a whisk. I've already dirtied up this spoon, so I'm not going to dirty up the whisk too, but just get it all broke up. Now, once you get it all mixed up, you want to bring this to a boil. You want to bring it to a rolling boil. So I'm going to let this heat up, and I'm going to continue to stir. You want to continue to stir it occasionally until it gets to the boil. And when it gets to the rolling boil, we're going to boil it for 1 minute and 30 seconds exactly. Then we're going to remove it from the heat. So I'm going to go ahead and set my timer for 1 minute and 30 seconds and have that ready to go. and I just use my microwave. The timer on it. Alright, and you can see it now. It's starting to boil. So I'm going to hit my start on my timer, and I'm going to let it go for 1 minute and 30 seconds exactly. And I'm going to just lightly stir it a little bit while it's boiling. Let me get this camera back out of the way, because this is, you got to move fast on the next step. I have everything ready to go, and I'm using a pot without handles, so I have to have a mitt. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add that teaspoon of vanilla right to the mixture as soon as it's done boiling. We've got a good rapid boil now. Really smelling like chocolate. Really smells good. We love to make these cookies here at the house. We make them probably too often, but they are extremely good. That is 1 minute and 30 seconds exactly. So we'll cut the heat off. We'll add our teaspoon of vanilla. Give it a quick stir. And we're going to add our oats. And I'm going to add our peanut butter. Try to get it all in there. And we're going to mix that all up. Just mix it till it's all incorporated. All the oats are wet. Make sure all your peanut butter is stirred in good. You don't have a lot of time to work it. So once you get it all mixed, you want to lay out a couple pieces of wax paper, which I have over here. And bring our cookie mixture over, and you just want to just scoop them out by the spoonful, just like this. I'm using a large, like a tablespoon, and you can use a plastic spoon, or if you want smaller cookies, use a teaspoon. They come off the spoon pretty easy, and you just keep putting them on. Oh, they smell so good. I love these with milk. I shouldn't be eating them. I hope my doctors don't see me making them. These are extremely sweet. You only have to eat 1 or 2 of them, and you've had your fill. But they keep good. You can keep them for 4 or 5 days if you keep them in a Ziploc or a Ziploc bowl, or some kind of covered bowl. You won't have any problem keeping them, and they're good the next day and several days afterwards.
Cookies.
So you can see it's starting to firm up already. And you want to leave these on the counter or just leave them out. It won't take too awful long. Usually within 10 minutes they're ready to eat. I didn't put out quite enough plastic paper. All right. There's always a little bit left in the bowl and on the spoon, and that's my chocolate oatmeal cookies. No bake cookies, whatever you want to call them. And this is the culprit right here that made me cook them. That's my oldest granddaughter, Kaylin, and she can't stand it. She's ready to eat them. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, just click to subscribe. If you got any questions or comments, leave them in the question or comment box below. Thank you. And this is what you have when they're done after they've set up. These have been set up for about 10 minutes. And a nice chocolate oatmeal cookie. Very good. Very good. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Be good. This is the Hometown Reviewer.